Hey guys, my name is Brittany and I'm going to be doing my project on organizational development purpose for CFI Century Foods International, the company that I work at, the Communication and Workforce Support Initiative. Century Foods is a manufacturing and packaging company that focuses on just maintaining high food safety and quality standards. The organization operates in a fast-paced environment that requires a strong coordination between production, packaging, maintenance, and the FQS department, which is the department that I'm in. So having good teamwork and clear communications are pretty essential to maintaining the workflow efficiency at Century Foods. Organizational strengths. So Century Foods demonstrates strong leadership structures, accountability, food safety practices, and the teamwork within each department. Everything kind of just it's like a gear. Everything kind of everybody has to work together. Everything works as a flow. Like if one thing's off, then the other thing's going to be off and it's going to hold up this thing. So it's really important to have that teamwork within all the departments and kind of just being on the same page as everyone else. The supervisors generally support employees during those challenges, and the expectations for quality and safety are clearly understood. We have to have a lot of process and procedure. As an FSQ technician, there's a lot of things that kind of are a big deal to us because everybody, like we are like the eyes of the place. We cannot make sure anything leaves that company that is not safe for our customers. Key challenges identified. So despite operational strengths, the organization it faces communication gaps between departments sometimes, or staffing shortages. Sometimes with those shortages, there might be extra heavy workload onto those that don't have enough employees in that department. Overtime could be a thing, meaning like we do every other Saturdays. Sometimes we'll do 2 Saturdays in a row, and so that can kind of be a little tiring for some. And there is a limited employee recognition. I personally think there should be way more recognition in our company. These issues impact morality, productivity, and long-term effectiveness. So I did interviews and surveys, and this is the findings that I found with my interviews. With the data collected from my interview, an employee survey confirmed that communication between departments is inconsistent. The workload increase stresses like the staff, and the recognition is not very often as much as people would like. However, our safety practices and supervisor support rating was pretty positive. The purposed OD intervention. So the cross-department and communication and workforce program, the proposed intervention for that is to focus on improving coordination, strengthening schedule processes, supporting staffing planning, and develop better employee recognition practices. The reason why I think this would work, solely because I hate to say it like this, but I spend more time at my job more than I do with my family sometimes. To me, I feel like just having that recognition makes me feel good because I'm there all the time. So you would hope that the job that you care about, you would want to get recognized more. And a lot of people want to be more, I feel like if they're more engaged or more recognized, I feel like people would probably stay more. And I feel like the stress level would decrease, and I feel like the work ethic would increase, causing us not to have to work Saturdays. So that's why I think all that would work if we had more communication, had more recognition, etc. The implementation plan and the timeline. So month 1, leadership approval and team formation. Month 2 to 3, we would have process design, training, plot launch. Month 4 to 5, plot and testing feedback. Month 6 is organization-wide rollout and feedback. Managing resistance and measuring success. So we want to address managers' concern about the workload. We can use the plot to succeed, to buy in. The measure would be like the overtime, turnover, engagement surveys, and then track is like the productivity. Conclusion and leadership recommendations. CFI is just a strong foundation, but there's some things that need to be addressed with the communication. The work gap needs to be effective. The purpose of the program offers to a practical, low-cost solution that improves moral, efficiency, and performance. Leadership, approval, and phase implementations are recommended to ensure a sustainable organization. If we all just had more communication and maybe more empathy towards one another, I think a lot of people who have feelings about the place, I feel like maybe they would want to work there more often. So I think having the leadership implementation would be an advice for the company. And that is all. So thank you for listening. Bye-bye.